Hi, it's Melissa from Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia here, and we are talking about my Fibromyalgia Framework. Now, this is the first in a series of 8. It's all based on this workbook, which is available now. It's just come out. I'm so excited about it because I was working on it for a long time while I was off pregnant last year with severe pelvis issues and unable to walk very far or sit very long. This is my knowledge that I've been learning and putting into place for myself, distilled into a workbook meant to help you. Now, the first part talks all about the fact that fibromyalgia is complex. Any syndrome where there's just a multitude of symptoms that are all thrown into one box is going to be complex. There is no one magic bullet. There is no one cure. There are arguments around, people who have found one thing that has helped dramatically, whether or not they had fibro in the first place. I don't want to go into that stuff. I don't mind whether people have fibro or not. I'm talking about people who have chronic pain, chronic fatigue, or insomnia, or all of them, and the multitude of symptoms that come with that. Now, I have made the fibromyalgia puzzle. So the puzzle just kind of represents the fact that there are multiple pieces, and I give you mine as an example here. So you can see that sleep is a big piece for me, and that is really something that I had to get right before other things fell into place, and it took me a long time for sleep to get right, and we do talk about sleep in this framework. So do look out for that one. I provide the template, so I'm giving you a template to make your own fibromyalgia puzzle, and if some of my puzzle pieces fit yours, go ahead and write them in. That'll get you started. And the great thing about it is you can write in your puzzle pieces, and then you can fill in your grid. So this is my grid. So you can use the puzzle pieces to fill in your grid. So for example, under pain management, I've got physical therapy, stretching, self-directed pain relief, and medicine. So all of those are going to have their own action points. So the point of the puzzle and grid is to help you start to look at what goals you might have and what you might tackle first. Now, I'm going to be writing and talking more about goals this year. I've been undertaking some life coach training. I know the importance of first setting goals and setting good goals, but then following through on them. So it's kind of beyond the scope of this series to talk about that. But using this grid and puzzle, I'm really hoping it can give you a very good starting point of where you are at right now, because I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what I do and I can share the research, but it really is all down to you. Definitely work with your doctor, and if you have a doctor who's willing to work with you, yay, that's so great. But if you are, or no matter where you are on your journey and no matter how much help your doctor is giving you, you really do need to take a lot of this into your hands yourself, because a lot of the things we need to do are the everyday self-management, and so that's what this is all about. So in each part of the workbook and each part of the series, I have little action points, and so one of them is to come along to the Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia Facebook group and share pictures of your framework and any goals that you've made, so that we can encourage you in those, or chat them through with you if you need to chat them through. So I would encourage you to choose 1 or 2 goals, achievable goals, that you can work through, and each part of the framework will help you work through that. I am so excited about this. You can access each lesson on my blog, and I'll put the link below for you to find them. And if you are on my newsletter, then you will have been getting the lessons first and my free templates first. You can also purchase the physical workbook with all of the templates and information with space for notes from Amazon, and I'll leave the link to that below. And you can also purchase it electronically, and I'll leave a link for that below. So there's a multitude of options for you to catch this knowledge. Do come along to the Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia group and chat it through with us. I am super excited about this series, and I will see you for the next video. Bye.